Hey, viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strutted Istanbul. Welcome back to Reddit, but this time with a difference. Phil's not joining me via Skype or Discord, are you, Phil?
Oh no, I'm here in
He's
the
actually
flesh.
in person.
In
with
the
me.
flesh.
Yes, we're crammed into my little office space.
Well, it's not really cramped.
No, it's not.
No,
It's
we've
actually
got quite spacious, but
yes.
I've come to visit you for the weekend, and we're going to be doing some recordings while here and get on with some various stuff.
Indeed.
And we thought we'd start with a bit of Reddit.
Yeah, so if our audio quality sounds a bit different to usual, that's because we're using our boom microphone, which hasn't had a chance to be used in quite a while. So it's,
Since the last time I came over, which was
Indeed.
about last year, I think it was.
Do you want to read that first?
So we're doing mildly interesting. So this person's girlfriend captured the exact moment the lights changed colour at the old concert. Oh.
Wow.
So you can see because the
Yeah.
so they're like in like a sort of silhouetted black,
They
grey
are.
in the background, and then everyone else is in green.
You see that? Getting the exact moment that happens on camera, it's just that
Requires
like
a
one
lot
in a
of
million
luck.
thing.
Yeah, it's quite cool because it gives them a sort of interesting background as well. We can see where it's the change of colour.
You can get like certain cameras with shutter speeds where you can sort of set them and they constantly take pictures.
And you can get that sort of effect, I
yeah.
suppose. It's not a. I think there's a disco ball there, isn't there? In the
Yeah,
centre.
looks like it. Disco ball, indeed.
It's like those famous, you know, when they rise up from the ground,
Yeah.
and it's like with the smoke effects. It's like that
Right.
sort of initial, because sometimes it is grey like that.
I wonder who's performing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what band it is. It's only two people.
By the looks of it.
Yeah, one on a guitar and one singing.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, we'll never
Okay.
know.
back.
Indeed. When I was young,
murdered.
I
I
said
murdered a dimple.
murdered.
Murdered a dimple.
Don't know why I said
Oh, dear.
murdered. When I was young, I numbered each dimple of a golf ball.
Interesting.
Because you had too much time.
Oh,
Hang on, to do that. There we go. Wow.
I actually did.
Okay.
A little fact about golf ball: there's actually supposed to be 336
Oh, is there?
dimples on a regulation golf ball. So
Indeed.
if these marked out 336, but I can't see for some reason. Oh, I thought there was a red line at the bottom there. No, it's just the number one.
Did you also know that if you put golf balls on fireplaces, they explode?
Do they?
Apparently.
Oh God!
It's just a story.
Should we test that theory?
Yeah, let's go outside and put a bit on fire and
Yeah.
put some golf balls on. Now, it's a story from my mother who says that my granddad once apparently
Oh, of
put
course.
a golf ball on a fire.
They always
and it
like
just-
to. They always like to do some tests. Yeah, that is. I suppose you didn't have much going on, or why would you number that?
Indeed.
Okay.
Very interesting. That's a promotion. Let's go.
A
past that.
lowercase stop sign. Let's have a look at this.
Okay. And let's get a bit of a picture.
Oh, it is as well. Yeah, because
It's
they're usually
not,
always
yeah.
all caps, aren't they? I wonder why they've done it like that.
Yeah. It's not stop. It's stop.
Yeah, that's
Just
it. Just
stop.
Just simple stop.
Yeah.
I wonder what the reason behind that was.
Yeah.
Why they would decide to make all lowercase stop instead of it being in all caps, which it normally is.
Yeah. I imagine they must have some kind of printing machine in the factory wherever that just battles them out, and I don't know, maybe there's like a setting on it when you put the text.
Oh,
in. Just-
Dave, he's done it again. He's put it on the lowercase setting. Oh well, we'll have to send this out now. It's too late. Yeah.
Indeed. Well,
Bloody
that's
Dave.
definitely something unusual that you don't see every.
No, I don't think I've ever seen that.
My entire 5-pack of Reese's had no peanut butter in it.
What?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh yeah, you can just see it just complete chocolate. Oh no, that would be disappointing because usually you get Reese's for peanut butter.
To be honest, I wouldn't mind though, because I'm not hugely keen on peanut butter. I
Yeah,
don't
but
dislike it, but
But you wouldn't have bought it anyway because you
True, I
think you
wouldn't
can
have,
get
yeah.
peanut butter. I like peanuts and hazelnut in chocolate. I do
Yeah.
like it. It's quite tasty, but yeah, you can clearly see it's they've not got any. So because you'd usually go to Reese's to have it with peanut butter in, so they might be slightly disappointed in that.
yeah. I mean, still, you can eat the chocolate though. No need to get rid of it.
Lovely
Don't
chocolate.
waste that there chocolate. Don't do that.
So this person at grandfather's retirement home has an emotional support skunk that comes in.
A skunk, okay.
Emotional support skunk. That's an interesting pet to have.
Yes, I mean, I've heard of emotional support dogs. Skunk
I hope
is the
it's
first
been,
one.
what would be the term that would get rid of the smell?
Yeah.
The gland. Is a gland in the skunk that
There
that,
is,
that,
yeah.
that they use to extract
the
that,
stench,
create
yeah.
the stench. Apparently, skunk's smell is so bad it stays on your clothes for a long time,
Yeah.
no matter how many washes you do.
Aye.
So it's really bad. So they must have taken the gland out because you can't just because usually they do it when they're frightened.
I think it is, yeah.
So
They're trying to ward off predators.
I think they must have taken the gland out because you
Indeed.
can't imagine that if they hadn't and it starts spraying. Oh God, that'd be
Yeah.
awful.
You know, feels like you're almost about to strangle him there.
Yeah, it
with
does.
that
It's
hold.
already got a rope around him.
Yeah. So if you hold him the other way, you could do like the scene in The Lion King at the very
Yeah.
start.
Oh, yeah.
Up. Indeed.
Yeah.
God, I have not seen The Lion King in
It's
years.
an old film, and there's a
First
remake.
film, I've probably told you this before, haven't I, Phil?
First film you had ever seen in a cinema
As a kid, yeah, when I was like really, really young. Took my kitchen knives to be sharpened and they gave me a band-aid with my receipt. Ugh.
Oh no, it's packaged.
Oh,
yeah.
it's packaged, okay.
Oh, that's nice of them because they're saying, you might accidentally cut your finger.
Yeah.
So here's a band-aid just to help.
Yeah. What is this freaking writing down here though? It's like
It's the famous
shorthand or
famous
something?
doctor's writing.
Yes.
Where
It means something
read.
to the receptionist, but to
can't
who
read.
knows?
Yeah, it's always that. It's like when you get a prescription as well.
Yeah. Well, obviously they scribbled out the frigging address there.
Yeah,
so
they don't want
that's
them to see it.
unfortunate.
But that would be useful because you might accidentally slip and cut your finger.
Indeed, indeed.
My kid's school has a whole room as a time capsule.
Ooh. Interesting.
That-
Okay.
Do you
Open
know-
until 2039.
Wow, I wonder why they've done that. There must be some interesting things inside there.
Yeah. Basically, like trying to recreate it. Well, leave it rather. Should I not recreate? Leave it as it was at the moment when they left it in presumably 2021.
Oh God, so yeah, so they've only done that 3 years ago.
Yeah. Interesting that. I mean, imagine, yeah, a lot probably will change.
You can go
it's
see what happens in
just up to
2039.
20 years. Yeah.
Go open it and be like, oh, look in here. Like if you imagine if they do that now, and you see open it with the you remember those blackboards with the slate.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was it back in the day.
God, yeah. Do you remember? Did you ever do that thing in school where they got you like those little tiny whiteboards that you could scribble on with a pen?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hold your whiteboards up. We've got the
Oh God, I
answer.
remember that. And then
Yeah.
schools actually started using whiteboards instead of the blackboards. I
Yeah.
remember ours started with one. There's that one where you rolled it down. You
Yeah.
like, drag it down. It's
I
like
say it in primary school.
because they couldn't be asked wiping it
Yeah.
off, so we'll pull another one down.
In the 1990s, I remember like the first couple of years I was in primary school, we had the old roll down blackboards. But then by the time we got to year 6, they properly moved
Yeah.
over to whiteboards.
Yeah, because
But they
the
were still
thing is-
using OHPs as well.
Oh yeah, they
projectors.
overhead, but
Yeah.
they didn't. Sometimes they didn't wipe them, and obviously when you leave it on there, it's sort of difficult to wipe off
Yeah.
after a while.
It is, yeah. But no, this actually reminds me as well. My sister actually once had a boyfriend who he'd done some like what was it he did at university? It was something like graphical design or something, and he worked for like a company
Yeah.
where he was obviously using that kind of knowledge and skills, and he actually designed a time capsule that I believe is in city of Preston. It's possibly, well, it might have at point been the Harris Museum.
Oh, that's
but-
interesting, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still there or where it is now, because I've not been in the Harris Museum in Preston for years.
God, that.
Personal anecdote and all that. There we are. This deer with a crazy deformity showed up in my brother's front yard today. Deer spelled incorrectly.
Oh yes, the wrong. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh God, it's like he's got bubbles all over his.
yeah.
Also, his knee looks a bit,
Yeah.
or his leg looks a bit. Is that some sort of disease? I wonder.
Yeah, I wonder, is like something wrong?
Yeah, have we got any? Maybe we can get some information from the comments. They might
Yeah.
know what's happened to his horns.
Let's have a look. Does anyone say? Kind of happy. Tumour on front knee.
There's a tumor in the front knee.
Bone cancer.
Oh, and it's a bit of control on this one when that control slips. Apparently, some
see.
deformities in the facial structure if you zoom in. Oh, is that?
Hang on, if we zoom right in.
That's a nice
Sorry,
patio
we're
there.
getting- I know we're getting right in here, ladies and gentlemen.
I suppose there is a little bit, yeah.
A little
His eyes
bit.
look a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's like a bit strange. Like, is it this side of his face is sort of like fairly gaunt, but this side looks kind of a bit more like it's bulging, like maybe there's a tumour within sort of the cheek or something.
yeah, I wonder. Poor dear.
Yes.
This person broke their Yeti lid and discovered it's got a styrofoam puck inside. Hey? Oh!
Okay.
So they put that in there to make it weigh.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, their cat's very derpy. Yeah.
Cross-eyed cat down here. Oh dear. Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. They put styrofoam in it. I don't like I must admit, I don't like the sensation of when someone rubs over styrofoam. It goes
Yeah.
through me. It's really peculiar, styrofoam.
Yeah. Strange substance and all that. Very weird.
Also, sort of little. Sometimes in children's parties, you have styrofoam cups as well.
Yeah.
Those plastics.
Yeah. I think my girlfriend's pinky is too short. Let's have a look here. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it does look quite small, doesn't
That does
it?
look quite small.
Yeah.
So look at that like mine. Look, the fingertip is sort of
Yeah.
above the middle joint of the next finger. So, but that's quite low down. That is.
Yeah, that is that. I wonder what's happened there. Maybe it didn't fully grow, or maybe it's
just genetics or
just
something.
genetic. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe their mother or father
Indeed.
has a really small pinky.
Yeah. It's kind of actually sending me a little here, but it's probably deliberate. But that one outstanding was a completely different colour to the other ones.
Maybe that's why they've done it.
Yeah.
To cause
to mess with us.
Exactly.
Indeed. Yeah.
The next really interesting thing is the employee that venue have the location of the restroom on their shirts. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so because I know that in places like this, the employees always get bugged. Like, do you know where the toilets are? Where are the toilets? Do you know where the toilets are? And then they got it. Now they can just go. Excuse. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that's actually a little useful thing. Bit of useful design, I guess. I wonder if that's a subreddit, useful design or
useful
something.
Design. It's probably good design, yeah.
Because I know there's like arsehole design and things like that.
Maybe have a look at that one, yeah.
Yeah, see if there's something along those lines.
Restrooms on the 3rd floor, yeah, that should be on everything. Maybe have another one saying, for ones that have food, restrooms on the 3rd floor, food over that way. And we always have to stand with a little...
It's got an arrow on it for food this way, but the problem is you're always moving around, so it points in different directions. There's this guy doing up here. He's like... I was about to say, he wears his other arm, and does he look like he's patting his head and rubbing his stomach at the same time?
Oh god, thing you can't do. And those look like scanners as well.
Yeah.
To get in.
What kind of venue this actually is? Because obviously, they've got like big security scanners. Must be like some real big conference venue or something.
Or a
concert even.
Concert, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Right.
My mum's house burned down, but there was still American cheese in the fridge. Your favourite kind of cheese, Phil.
God, I don't like American cheese, but that's really unfortunate. Oh dear.
Oof, yeah.
How did how did it survive? Yeah, it's just there in the plastic wrap.
I don't know what this American cheese is made of, but apparently it's capable of resisting a house fire.
I know. Oh, of course, asbestos. Lots of
there you
asbestos in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, that is some damage.
It is pretty bad, but hopefully you've got insurance that
Can cover
can cover that. Yeah.
That'll help you out for the third-party fire and theft, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Or whatever the equivalent is in the US.
Indeed. Over to you, Phil.
Girlfriend with really thin and white hair popping out of her back. Right. That's interesting there. Also, there looks like there's another hair follicle. Oh, is that going into that hair follicle? It looks like it's
Probably
the way the perspective is. It looks like it's a bit to the left.
Yeah. I guess it's like so thin and fine that you almost can't see it.
Going in there, but I think it's going into there.
Yeah.
That's just weird. Just solitary hair.
Well, happens, you get them like that, follicles and things.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay.
Is that one? That's a promotion. The sticker on my microwave is telling me to leave the spoon in. I don't think you're meant to do that, are you?
Why is it showing you to do that? It says don't put a spoon in, but no... Oh, put the spoon in with no liquid in it?
Possibly.
Is that what it's saying?
I don't know.
That's a bit strange, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit of a weird one. I've never seen that on a microwave before.
No, I know, because you can't put metal stuff inside a microwave. It'll just, and yeah, unless they plastic spoon, but even then it's going to be not the best. I don't know about that. Why is the microwave saying that?
Strange.
Must be a reason.
Yeah, maybe it's someone if you recognise that kind of symbol from your country, let us know. Because I have no idea.
So this cake weighs nowhere near the listed weight. Okay, so the listed weight is 255 grams. It's 392. Wow. So it's actually better than expected. Wow. It's like the expectation versus reality, but it's in a good way this time.
In a good way, yes.
That is a huge chunk of chocolate cake.
That is.
Wow, that looks tasty. Oh, it's an artisan chocolate colossal cake.
Oh, it's an artisan
Oh
cake.
God, look, one slice is 1,010 calories for that whole slice. Yeah, well, you probably wouldn't have that. You probably wouldn't have that on your own.
No, you probably like get your knife and just split it down.
Yeah, it does look really nice though.
Indeed.
You can't beat a big good chocolate cake.
Yeah, Safeway.
Safeway.
This must be in America, I'm guessing.
Yeah, they have Safeway over there still.
Yeah,
our Safeways are long gone when we were little kids. But I can't believe that's a big difference.
That's a hell of a cake.
Right.
Yeah. Orange Tic Tac from the US versus Europe.
Okay. So the orange Tic Tacs are actually orange, but in Europe they are. They just have an orange packaging, but they're still white. Do they taste of orange still?
Guess so.
Also, the American one is a lot bigger.
Yeah. I was thinking, with the American ones, hang on, let me just check. So yeah, orange Tic Tac from the US versus Europe. Yeah, American one's a lot bigger, but I'm also curious like how they've got it.
That's
colour. It
also
could
I
be-
like how they have to put artificially flavoured mints. Europe don't have to do that.
Aye, yeah, you
Maybe
don't
they
know
actually use
what's
that.
in it.
Yeah, maybe they use the actual orange in the
Could
Tic
be.
Tac. Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know with some stuff on the
All
American.
sorts of preservatives potentially.
Oh, no, the Reese's one.
Oh,
So
hello.
they sent me 5 jars of Reese's peanut butter as compensation for my PB-less cups.
Is this the same person as before then? Do you think? Hey Vivian, thanks for following up with us. What a ride, right? I now.
Now we have to
now
make this
we-
right for you in the most Reese's way possible. Inside this basket you'll find 5 jars of the Reese's peanut butter cup filling made just for you. This stuff is so rare. We
Yeah.
don't sell it on its own yet. But for you, anything. And don't worry, we throw in some fresh cups as well. Oh, okay. I hope you enjoy every bite.
Wow. Well, there you go. Let me hang on.
Yeah, is that the same person?
Yes,
Duke it.
Duke it. Right. So if we go back up, oh gosh, I was clicking on the wrong thing there. Just done that. There we go. Duke it. Where are you?
It is Duke it, yeah. Okay.
Wow. Okay. So there you go. That's how that
So
one got resolved.
There we go. Okay.
Don't you like it when there's a bit of a resolution to something or follow on?
Yeah. Sometimes you see that in some of these subreddits.
Yeah.
There we go.
My kid's lunch on a Japan Airlines flight has an egg giraffe and airplane-shaped carrots.
That's lovely,
Wow.
isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. It does actually look decent for airplane food. Though.
Yeah.
Because usually airplane food is really bad.
Airplane
Really.
food is that kind of stuff that you have to be really, really hungry to actually.
Yeah. The reason is
Want it.
when you're flying, your taste buds get altered by the air pressure and altitude. So that's why food up there usually tastes shit. So they have to try and make it as flavourful as possible.
Yeah.
But this is good for a kid's meal.
To be honest, though, whenever I've flown in the past and I've ever had a really early morning flight, where you might have to get up at 2 a.m, have your breakfast, and then you're waiting for however many hours at the airport, and then of course you get on the plane and you're up for another hour, and then eventually they bring out the in-flight food. Usually, by that time, you're so hungry that you just don't give a shit if it's bad food or anything. You just want food.
Just want food, yeah.
Yeah.
But they made a good effort there. I don't know what this is on the left. Looks like a chicken ball or something.
Yeah, something
Oh.
like that, or some kind of
Onion barge
dumpling.
it looks like
Yeah,
as well.
strange. It's interesting though. I'd love to see a sort of comparison. Different national airlines around the world. What are their in-flight meals or their standard typical
Because some will be
ones?
really good, but
So
some will just be awful.
Yeah, I remember KLM, the Dutch one, when I went to Russia in 2009 with history class. They had proper sort of little Dutch sandwichy snacks. Which was pretty cool for their sort of in-flight
nice.
meal. It was pretty good, cream cheese
Oh.
stuff, things like that. It was good.
I think they've got a little. Is that a little sandwich up above?
It looks
like
like
a very
it.
small roll.
Yeah,
Okay.
something. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, but fascinating.
Up next, hometown here for this person. Opened the most northernmost McDonald's in the world.
Ooh.
Okay, so where's this then?
So where's this?
Tromsø. Oh, it's in
Norway.
Sweden.
Oh,
Sweden.
Sweden.
Tromsø's in Sweden.
Sweden. Okay.
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. Well, that is pretty north then.
Is it?
Indeed.
Yeah, that is very right up there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess this is probably the sort of part of.
Actually, Tromsø might be Norway.
It's one of the other.
Yeah.
It'll be one of the Scandinavian countries. Yeah.
But yeah, that's the most northernmost McDonald's. Well, there you go. That's that claim to fame.
See,
Sorted.
That's like I say. That's that kind of part of the world where, for huge parts of the year, you have civil polar night where it's just eternally dark.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
It gets light for only an hour.
Yeah.
And then that's it. It's dark the rest of the time. Yeah. It must be because as well, it affects your mood when it's
Yeah, it
dark
does.
days as
Yeah.
well. So
There's a great sort of book that actually talks about that, Madhouse at the End of the Earth, which is about the Belgian Antarctic expedition of
Okay.
1897-ish, where basically they ended up stuck, this expedition stuck in the Antarctic
that's a
ice.
fair whack ago, isn't it?
Yeah, for 2 years or whatever, and it's just the absolute effect it had on morale, just eternal darkness.
Oh God, yeah. It's funny, isn't it? How the weather can make
So
you
many
change.
people
yeah.
just went mad. It was terrible. Wounds after a surgery to help my heart were covered by heart-shaped gauze.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, there you go. That's lovely, that isn't it?
Yes.
Have a match so you know what you did. So in case you ever forget, what surgery did I just? Oh yeah. So did you have one for each one? So there's a lung surgery. Did you have a lung shaped?
A lung
gauze?
shaped
That would be
one.
funny. Or a kidney. Actually, a
Yes.
kidney would be easy to do.
I went for testicular surgery,
Oh
actually.
God, that would be funny. Oh dear.
Oh dear, yes.
Okay. squirrels in my neighbourhood carved my pumpkin for me. Oh, there you go, you got a bit of help.
Wow. I mean, they did an okay job.
Yeah, they nearly put the eyes and mouth there, didn't they?
Yes. I mean, it's like a, you see standard pumpkin, which, has the nicely sort of nice, straightly carved eyes and proper sort of mouth. This is like the proper horror pumpkin, where it's
Yeah,
that
it is,
horrible
isn't it? It's
scream.
been yeah, it's very much like the Scream, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
That's funny, that.
Good. This is San from my uncle's travels.
Okay. Oh, wow, so it's good from all sorts of different beaches.
Hang on, so what do we got here? We've got like Sapphire Beach in the US Virgin Islands, and one from Mexico, Puerto Rico, Antigua, Costa
God,
Rica.
he's been absolutely everywhere.
St. Martin, St. Lucia in the Caribbean.
The Dutch Caribbean, the Netherlands.
Aruba. He's been
Wow,
to...
there's a lot of... Oh, there's most of it you can tell is sand, but there are some pebbly ones.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hate pebble beaches. Oh, they were always really annoying because you want to get your feet out.
You do.
The nice sand, but when it's like pebbles, like, ow, 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 like I remember like when you go on the beach and it was like really hot and and you're like trying to dance on the sand, or where you sit down and the sand gets everywhere.
Yeah, it's got like ones from Portugal, Spain, Italy, Argentina, Uruguay. Lots of Falkland Islands, Alaska, Japan, Maine, Canada, another Puerto Rico, Bermuda.
Wow.
Your grandfather is very well travelled.
Yeah, he's been all over the world.
Indeed.
Yeah. On the sand, but there's a few pebbly ones there which I don't like.
Yeah. You always prefer sandy beach.
Door at my parents' house is covered in years of fruit stickers.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. This is like, I guess you just like stickers that you get off the fruit that you buy.
Yeah. So they've obviously been collecting them all then, and just putting them on the door.
Interesting.
God, well, it just goes to show you, your parents are very healthy.
Yeah.
Had a lot of fruit.
Indeed. Wow. I mean, that's something I wouldn't have thought someone would be collecting, but actually...
Well, people collect most about anything, don't they?
Not sure I want to put it on my front door. I'd probably have like a scrapbook or something for it.
Well, it would be a good conversation starter.
Yeah.
Because someone will come in and go, and then they turn around and see it and go, oh, what's all this about then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. And then afterwards they'll go down to their friends and they'll be like, God, that door at that person's house is such a mess.
Filled with stickers, yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Let's see. Salt lamp has mysteriously leaked.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah.
It's made a nice pattern though, but oh dear, it's going to be a bit of a mess to clean up.
Also, what was going on with the 3 on that frigging pad? The numbers are all sort of...
That's a clock.
Yeah, it's a clock book.
So I think it's changing.
Is
from,
it changing?
Yeah. Because it must be 13 minutes past 11, and it's just changed from 12, I think.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh look, they've got an Eiffel Tower up there as well.
Thing.
But going to do a bit of clean up there. Strange how it leaks though, but maybe it's a bit warm or.
Yeah, strange.
A friend keeps a razor in his phone case.
Okay.
Maybe might be in there for safety reasons.
Possibly, yeah.
To if it gets attacked or anything, he's got that there storage. But if that was on the back of your phone, would that not start scraping your phone?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, feels like it would be a bit. I don't know. I mean, then again, maybe because it's flat, the edge isn't quite catching it.
Maybe we won't do that.
Who knows? Yeah. Aye. Right. The shadow of that bike looks like a xenomorph. I can already see it. It does. Yeah.
That is. Wow, that is clever.
Oh yeah, because it's like the seat here is like casting there, and obviously because it's like a circular pole, so the perspective ends up looking weird.
Yeah. Oh my god, it does look like a xenomorph. That is really clever.
Like a tiny little xenomorph scuttling along.
Better watch out, it's going to eat you.
Indeed.
Or send the Facebook after you.
Aye.
Okay. So we've got a long pinky nail of this Chinese taxi driver.
Okay, let's have a look.
Oh
yeah, because he's covered the other ones, but not that.
I wonder why he's doing that.
Yeah.
Must be a reason he's doing that. Maybe it helps him for... We know that if you're a guitar player, it helps to have longer fingernails, because it helps you, but...
He uses pinky finger as the plectrum, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, but who knows?
Yeah.
You must have asked him why he's got that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a tradition in his family or something, you just don't know.
Maybe it's like gear stick, really scratty looking.
It is, isn't it?
It is a bit scratty, yeah. It is, indeed. Deary me. Frost on top of a car at my job. Oh wow.
Oh, that's too bad. Is it already frosty for some people?
Well,
that's a good.
yeah.
That's a nice pattern. That
That is a
it's
good
like a bit
pattern.
like a painting.
Yeah.
I wonder how it's done that.
I know. I was gonna say like leaves or something, or but no. It's curious sometimes how
How the
nature
frost
does shapes
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Fascinating.
Okay, 2 more shall we do?
Yeah.
So, tomatoes that I bought from the store started sprouting without rotting.
Oh dear. They're growing.
Oh god, yeah, they are.
Yes. I often have this with potatoes though.
Are they still okay to eat?
I don't know actually.
I suppose they would be.
Probably.
I think when tomatoes can go, I think they get a bit, when they start going off, they go a bit wrinkly.
Yeah.
Tomatoes, and eventually they'll start growing little bits of mould on them.
Yeah.
But I think wrinkly is the first sign.
Yeah. I mean, I think with any vegetable, if it starts sprouting.
Sorry.
Oh, fruit indeed as well. See, feels like, oh no.
Tomato's not a vegetable.
Yes, indeed. What was I going to say? I think like some vegetables you can just like cut the sprouts off and you can still eat it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got to think about that.
But yeah, it's very much like the sprouts themselves that you can't actually consume because I don't know. I guess like human digestive system can't process
You
it.
might be able to eat around it maybe.
Yeah.
See how you get on with that.
Yeah. Have to chop it up and get it out. There we are.
And numero lastum.
The Trevi Fountain in Rome has been emptied and a little pool was put in front of it so tourists could throw a coin.
Right.
I see, yeah. Because my parents actually went to Rome not too long ago, and yes, Trevi Fountain, people throw coins in, and there was like masses of them over the years that have accumulated. It's like, I think the authorities basically just don't want people to be throwing coins in there, because obviously it's an old fountain.
It's very, very old. So there's the little pool there. So you can see that's already starting to fill up as well. I wonder how long that's been installed there.
Good question. But yeah, God, I want to go to Rome someday in my life because all the history, Phil.
There's lots of history in Rome. Yeah.
When was the last time you thought about the Roman Empire, Phil?
When I played Assassin's Creed Origins.
There you go.
Yeah. That's when because.
Yes. You know the old meme that apparently men think of the Roman Empire very frequently.
Very frequently, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Well, you're all thinking about it now.
Just like Nero. Just last night I was thinking about Nero and the playing with his fiddle as Rome burned.
Oh yes, indeed.
Oh dear.
Ruminating on the politics of the Senate. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
An amalgamation of interesting pictures there that we saw.
Yeah.
Some quite intriguing as well.
Ooh, architecture porn. That's the one we should do. It's probably like great architecture. I'd love to actually have a look at that subreddit down there. Knowing me, because I told you, Phil, I'm going to impersonate Simon Lane. I'm actually quite into my architecture.
Oh, you're quite into it. Very nice. That's what I like to hear.
That's like a real niche reference from friggin' years ago. That is. People probably won't get it, but it's from the original Yogscast Minecraft series from years and years ago.
Lots of it's still fantastic.
Yeah, indeed it is. Well, thanks for joining me, Phil.
We've had a good little time of mildly interesting.
Yeah. Okay, social media links, propagandist channel link, all in the video description as usual. And if you enjoyed, a like it, of course.
Have you been mildly interested?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Indeed.
Hopefully you've not been too interested. Just slightly.
Mildly, yeah.
That's all we need.
Indeed.
Bye bye everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
See, you haven't been properly introduced to each other, right? Okay.
Name's Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. Just so we're clear, I don't plan to act friendly and shit with you guys.
Well, screw you too, buddy. Okay, so I'm going to make a note of your name next to where I've written gangster. So, Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. Kuzuryu? That's a tough one to say, actually. Okay, so what's your talent, bud? Ultimate Yakuza! Whoa, okay! That's an out there one. Wow. So, the 1920s Italian-American gangster voice is not entirely friggin' unfitting here.